Good morning. My name is Max Wintergrad. I am her worse half. Before we get started with my testimony, I would just like to say that the courage of the gays and lesbians in this room, with all the vitriol and the ignorance and the intolerance that was spat today, is incredible. And I wish I could someday achieve that level of courage. Honorable Chair and Senators, I am the CEO and co-founder of New Label Technologies, a polymer science company that employs 20 people in Senator Conley's district, has raised $8 million in equity and $1.5 million from Bank Rhode Island. We have literally grown the population of Rhode Island, relocating families from Colorado to Cumberland. And as my wife said, she's getting her PhD at Brown, and she spoke about the need to break down walls to attract the best talent to this state to pioneer the next great innovations in life sciences. And so I'm going to talk about three things based on her experience as an innovator, my experience in the state as a job creator and an employer, and then our experience in joyous marriage. The one thing that my wife neglected to mention is what she's actually doing with her PhD. She's working on a cure for ALS, Lou Gehrig's disease. This potential cure may also hold some of the keys to curing Alzheimer's, which we all have a connection to. She's going to need the brightest talent in this country and the world to succeed, and to succeed in Rhode Island. We're not going to be able to tax break ourselves to curing ALS. We're not going to be able to guarantee a loan to cure Alzheimer's. All that we can do is enable the quality of life for the brightest talent to want to come here. If we hinder quality of life, we're stuck. We are spinning our wheels, and these talented would-be Rhode Islanders are going to innovate elsewhere. They are not waiting for us. Secondly, my experience hiring people and starting a company in the state is why I support marriage equality. I did not grow up in Rhode Island. I grew up in Johns Creek, Georgia. However, I decided to form my company, New Label, in East Providence. New Label is in this state for one reason. I could start a family here. You ask almost any other entrepreneur why Rhode Island, and they'll give you lots of reasons about the coastline and opportunity and the access to capital, but at the core of it all, they're going to tell you the same thing. If we do not enable and pass marriage equality, we are going to miss some of the new labels out there, actually a lot of them. And I can assure you that if I couldn't be married and raise my family here, not only would I not be here, my company and my employees would not be here. A state that is first in the nation on unemployment cannot be last in New England to support marriage equality. We simply can't afford it. If we want to pass up on job creators and employers, then there's something wrong with our government. And then finally, a man and I got married last August. It was the greatest day of our lives. All I ask and all I hope is that everyone in the state can experience, in accordance with their own wishes and in a way sanctioned by Rhode Island law, so that they can all have the greatest day of their life. That's it. Just give every Rhode Islander the greatest day of their life. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any questions or comments? Thank you. Senator Archibald.
What day in August?
August 4th.
I was the 11th.
Good morning and welcome.
Good morning.